Reading quotes in life lessons is like conversing with the finest minds of past centuries. Turn knowledge into an advantage with these life lessons. And what could be better than a conversation with one of the most insightful and influential thinkers of the 19th century, Henry David Thoreau?
I have no doubt that it is a part of the destiny of the human race, and its gradual improvement, to leave off eating animals, as surely as the savage tribes have left off eating each other when they came in contact with the more civilized.
This quote highlights the potential for human progress and evolution, suggesting that as societies become more advanced, they will naturally move towards a more compassionate and ethical approach to food consumption.
Money is not required to buy one necessity of the soul.
This statement challenges the common belief that material possessions are essential for fulfilling one's spiritual needs, emphasizing the importance of intangible values and experiences in nourishing the soul.
Only that day dawns to which we are awake. There is more day to dawn. The sun is but a morning star.
This quote reminds us of the importance of living in the present moment and being fully aware of our surroundings. It encourages us to appreciate each day as a new opportunity for growth and enlightenment.
I hear many condemn these men because they were so few. When were the good and the brave ever in a majority?
This quote challenges the conventional notion that being in the majority is synonymous with being good or brave. It encourages us to question the prevailing beliefs and stand up for what is right, even if we are outnumbered.
Life consists with wildness. The most alive is the wildest. Not yet subdued to man, its presence refreshes him.
This quote emphasizes the importance of embracing the untamed and uncontrolled aspects of life, as they have the power to invigorate and rejuvenate us.
Man flows at once to God when the channel of purity is open.
This quote emphasizes the importance of maintaining a pure and virtuous state of mind in order to connect with the divine.
There are other letters for the child to learn than those which Cadmus invented.
This quote reminds us that there is a vast world of knowledge and wisdom beyond what we are initially exposed to. It encourages us to explore and embrace new ideas and perspectives.
The greatest compliment that was ever paid me was when one asked me what I thought, and attended to my answer.
This quote highlights the importance of active listening and valuing someone's opinion. It emphasizes the significance of engaging in meaningful conversations and considering others' perspectives.
Let us consider the way in which we spend our lives.
This quote encourages us to reflect on how we allocate our time and energy, emphasizing the importance of being mindful of our choices and priorities in order to lead fulfilling and purposeful lives.
Do not hire a man who does your work for money, but him who does it for love of it.
This sentence encourages us to value passion and dedication over financial gain, suggesting that true fulfillment comes from pursuing our interests and finding joy in our work.
An efficient and valuable man does what he can, whether the community pay him for it or not.
This quote encourages us to value our own abilities and contributions, regardless of external recognition or compensation. It reminds us that true worth comes from within and is not determined by external rewards.
I wish to suggest that a man may be very industrious and yet not spend his time well. There is no more fatal blunderer than he who consumes the greater part of his life getting his living.
This quote highlights the importance of balancing work and personal fulfillment. It encourages us to reflect on how we spend our time and reminds us that simply being busy does not necessarily mean we are living a fulfilling life.
A grain of gold will gild a great surface, but not so much as a grain of wisdom.
This statement suggests that material wealth, represented by the grain of gold, may have a superficial impact, while wisdom, symbolized by the grain of wisdom, can have a deeper and more profound effect.
It is remarkable that among all the preachers there are so few moral teachers. The prophets are employed in excusing the ways of men.
This quote highlights the lack of true moral guidance in society, suggesting that many preachers focus more on justifying people's actions rather than teaching them to be morally upright.
I hardly know an intellectual man, even, who is so broad and truly liberal that you can think aloud in his society.
This quote implies that there are few individuals who truly embrace open-mindedness and intellectual freedom, making it difficult for one to express their thoughts openly without fear of judgment or criticism.